Okay, we're going to start with taking some notes by filling in the blank. Number 1 reads, vertical angles are. We're going to write equal. Another word for equal is congruent. Vertical angles look like this. So you want to copy down this example. Whenever you have two lines that cross, the opposite angles are equal to each other. So this angle is equal to this angle, and this angle is equal to this angle. Number 2, angles that share a vertex and a common side are adjacent. This is an example of adjacent angles. They have a common vertex, that's this point, and the angles have a side in common. We don't know if they're equal to each other. They may be or maybe not, but they share a common side and vertex. Number 3, the measures of complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. That's a perfect corner, like this. This little box indicates a measurement of 90 degrees. So if these two angles are complementary, that means that they add to 90. Number 4, the measures of supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. This looks like a straight line that's been divided. We can see that this angle plus this angle gives us a straight line, and a straight line has 180 degrees. Number 5, two adjacent angles that make a straight line are called a linear pair. That means that they create a line. We can see the word line in linear. So right now would be a time to pause this video and practice with your partner or people in your group saying all of these out loud. Now we're going to complete the chart. I'll do number 6 and you can finish 7, 8, and 9 on your own. If we have an angle that is 43 degrees, the complement means the angle that you would add it to get 90. So we need to subtract from 90 degrees to get the complement. You can do it in your head or on a piece of paper, or if you want, you can use your calculator. We start with 90. We're going to subtract 43, and that gives us 47. So 47 is the complement to angle 43. To get the supplement, well, supplementary angles add to 180. So this time we're going to subtract from 180. And we get 137. Vertical angles are equal. So we just going to write down 43. Should put the degrees in there. Okay, you can go ahead and pause the video and finish filling out the chart. Next, we're going to do some examples of how to solve for x using algebra for complementary, supplementary, and vertical angles. So you're going to want to get out a piece of paper to copy these examples down, and then you'll be able to finish all of the problems on the worksheet by yourself. Let's start with complementary. Go ahead and copy the drawing in your notes. We have a 90-degree angle indicated by this box. Sorry, let's make this 3x. Okay, so we have adjacent complementary angles. They add to 90, so we're going to write an equation that indicates that. One angle plus the other angle equals 90 degrees. 56 plus 3x plus 7 equals 90. Now we can combine our like terms. We have 56 and 7, that gives us 63. Bring down 3x, and we keep solving. Subtract 63 from both sides. Finally divide by 3 on both sides, and we get x is equal to 9. Let's try another example, again with complementary angles. So the two parts together equal 90 degrees. The sum of these angles equals 90. We're going to write our equation to reflect that. One angle plus the other angle equals 90. This time our x's are our like terms. So 1x plus 1x is 2x. Going to add 20 to both sides. Divide by 2, and we get x equals 55 degrees. Or, well, it would be 55 because this is an angle on its own. All right, let's continue with some examples for supplementary. Okay, so we have two angles that are adjacent and they create a line. They are a linear pair. So they are supplementary, which means they add to 180 degrees. So our equation should reflect that. I'll start with 58 plus 6x plus 2 equals 180. One angle plus the other angle equals 180. We'll combine our like terms. Subtract 60 from both sides. And divide by 6. And I've got x equals 20. All right, let's try one more just like that, supplementary. Okay, one angle plus the other angle equals 180 degrees. We combine our like terms. Subtract 25. And divide by 5. You can do this by hand if you want, or you can use your calculator. All right, so we've done 2 examples of complementary and supplementary. Let's do 2 more examples for vertical angles. Remember, vertical angles occur when you have 2 lines crossing like this. We know that vertical angles are equal to each other, so our equation is going to look a little bit differently. One angle is equal to the other. This one's super easy to solve. We can do it with one step by just adding 22 to both sides. And we've got 67 degrees, or 67. One last example with vertical angles. Vertical angles equal to each other, so I'm going to say 3x equals 2x plus 16. I have variables on both sides, so I'm going to subtract from the right side. And this makes it easy because I'm done. I've got 1x equals 16. And that's your answer. With those examples, I think you guys should be ready to finish the rest of the problems on your worksheet.